Right, hey everyone. So here's my trade recap for the Euro JPY swing trade that I called out during the stream. So this year I will be sharing a bit more of the swing ideas that I take with the students inside my group. So I usually take trades on the intraday with my main pair GJ. But I do swing on the side as well, but it's not on a very regular basis as swing trades take quite a bit of time to develop, so they don't happen daily, neither do they happen at a specific time. So how I manage my swings or how I look out for them is basically at certain key areas. So I will be sharing these with the students in the group, and then um, I will stick to the intraday trades on the YouTube streams daily. Right, so the EJ swing trade that I took today, the entire trade started because I saw that on the daily, we had actually broke below this level of support on the daily, and then when I came to the charts, price was already trying to retest that level here. So I went down to the 15 minute, and then I saw that price had actually broken below, or rather it was near and consolidating around this level here of the 1 hour support that was over on this, that was this area here. So I waited for a strong close through and below all these wicks before I took the entry, and that showed on the earliest on the 15 minute. But at this point in time, I missed my entry because I was having dinner. So I just waited for price to actually come back and retest this level. Hence, I set a pending order at this area, as I knew that when price broke this 1 hour resistance, which was previous support, it would actually come back and retest to this area around in this golden zone that I had between the 50 and the 61 fit, and maybe to the 78 extension. So I was actually waiting around this area. So as price pushed back up, I was waiting around this area here for my entry, as that was where I would have taken the original entry after this resistance formed on the 15th. So I set a pending order with my stop loss above this 1 hour zone, and then I took the trade down to fill the clean candles on the left here, just for this quick move. So once I saw that price had actually reached the 1 hour support and rejected the first time like this, I locked my stop loss, and my TP got hit at 125.28 after that. So this was quite a quick trade to fill the candles on the left. But how I could have done slightly better on this if I had seen it was on the 1 hour. This, if I had seen this candle here actually closing back below this daily level and below, and after making this series of lower highs, I would have taken the entry over at this area here when it flipped bearish, with my stop loss above this structure of resistance over here, and then taken it down. So same idea just earlier, and plus at this time of entry, this was sitting at the London Open, so there would have been volume to help push the trade down as well. So this was two ways that I could have taken this swing idea, but because I spotted it a bit late, I had to take it only after it broke this 1 hour support. So overall, this trade ended with about 4% gain on this swing idea. So moving forward, hopefully I will be able to share more of these ideas with the group. So with GJ, the idea originally, it came when I saw that price was actually had this weekly resistance on the top. So I missed out the longs at this area because price didn't close as strong as I would have liked. But so I was actually waiting for price to actually come down short after I had missed this move here. So I was looking for some kind of bearish confirmations, which came on the hour close. But the problem that I had with this was that it occurred during the slightly lower volume time of pre-New York. So I didn't really want to take the trade at that point in time, as I only saw price reaching to this level of support, this level of resistance, and then having maybe problems breaking through and heading lower. So I didn't want to force it, so I waited for the next um, strong confirmation close, which was the 4 hour, when this candle actually rejected that weekly resistance and closed strong bearish, more than half of the bullish candle over here. I took the entry shot when it flipped bearish over on the next candle, and then I put my stop loss above this current wick, because if price should actually be able to flip back up, I wouldn't want to be in the trade, as the propensity for the trade to go higher would also be there. So how I managed this trade was, once price actually came down to my monthly level, which was also a 4 hour previous support, and where price had a lot of problems closing above, I took off 80% of my position and then locked my stop loss at break even, because this was where I was most confident for price to come down before it hit this consolidation area on the 4 hour. So I wasn't super worried that price wouldn't be able to make it lower, but I knew that it would get choppy once it entered into this area here. So that's why I would rather be a bit more careful with my trade. So when price actually pushed down further below, breaking the next level of support that I had, I then locked my stop loss at 1R, and then I left the rest of the trade. Over on the latest impulse swing up, I used the 4 hour fib to see how deep a retracement this could go. When I saw that the 30-minute actually rejected and formed support at this 4 hour bullish 61 fib level here, I closed off another half more of the runner, and then I left the stop loss where it was, because if price could actually form a support like this off the 61 fib, it could also potentially go back up, as the higher time frame trend is technically still very, very bullish. Over on this whole area, we can see that price has continuously been making higher highs and higher lows. It has been choppy, but the higher lows and higher highs have been made. So I knew that it would have been better for me to secure some when this reaction happened at this 61 fib. So I'm still in the trade. I'm left with about 10% of the trade left. So either it hits my stop loss, or maybe it will go all the way down to 140, 500. We'll never know until tomorrow. So this was my intraday GJ swing trade, so which has now turned into an overnight swing. We'll see where it is when I come back to the charts tomorrow, right? So I hope all this has been valuable, and hopefully you guys took some wins. I stayed away from the dollar pairs today because we have inauguration that is happening from the US, so I didn't want to get caught up in the mess. Help me by leaving a like on the content so I know to continue making, and I'll see you guys on the streams tomorrow.